Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harris finds Fultz. Wagner on the wing. Back to Fultz. Harris right side. No one near him. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Little General. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Carter, defended by Porzingis. Carter can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Orlando calls timeout. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Pass to Fultz. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Wright against Fultz. Wright with the bucket.
To me, that's just good basketball. I don't care what the analytics say. There's still value in the mid-range game, and Wright showed you right there.
Now here's Harris. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Banchero. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Little General. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Avdia. Here's Little General. And again, Washington with a triple.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 12 points for him.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Back to Wagner. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now, because he's really good at drawing fouls.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Wizards have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
Here's Harris. Pass to Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Little General. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man. And just great selfless basketball.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Now here's Harris. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wagner showing some grit and fight on the offensive boards, using his height and muscle to track down the miss.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Little General. They get it again, and he gets that one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Harris outside. Here's Banchero, pounded by Wright. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Here's Little General. Banked it in off the glass.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Fultz passes to Harris. Here's Banchero, defended by Kuzma. Back to Harris. And it's rejected. To the middle. Here's Wright, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So it's Orlando now. The Wizards making their last shot. And it's Wagner missing. Washington has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Shot's good by the Little General. 23 points in the game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Fultz. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Carter, good.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Good on the shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Carter with it, defended by Porzingis. Back to Carter. To the paint. Here's Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, I like the extra effort Harris is putting into crashing the offensive glass. Good timing by Gary that time.
Yep, that one goes.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Wagner. The Wizards making their last shot. Pass to Banchero. Now Harris. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Little General. He's got 27. And again, Washington with a triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Timeout called, the Magic.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now here's Fultz. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Mamba, the pass to Isaac. To halt the run. And he lays it in.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Pass to Little General. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Give him 35.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Suggs, no good. Washington's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
And it's the Magic with the ball. That's tipped. Pass to Okiki. Back to Suggs. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be... Washington ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Banchero's checked in for Bamba. Carter comes in for Isaac. Franz Wagner checked in for Okiki. And Harris is subbed in for Fultz. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Little General in at the 2. That's the group for Washington. Right now.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Thanks. Little General in the last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was on point from deep. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Hits the trifecta.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Pass to Little General. Jacks up a 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Harris outside. Carter with it. Now here's Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kept alive. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. He has 45 points.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Wagner. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And here's Carter. Got a hand on it. Tries again. Harris passes to Wagner. Three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Avdia. And another basket for Washington.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Harris outside. They need this. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's stolen. Here's Little General, and he dunks it down.
You give their offense some love. they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Harris. He's got 9. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Washington with the ball. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Little General. Here's Avdia. Clock at 6. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Washington has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Here's Suggs. After the basket by Washington.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
And he knocks down the first one. The Wagner brothers. Not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
The Wizards making a switch here. Barton's checked in. And the three-pointer goes.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Pass to Harris. Now here's Wagner. Back to Harris. The three from Suggs. Here's Carter. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz is checked in. And that one falls for Carter. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Fultz. Harris finds Fultz. Out to Harris. Puts it up from 12. Rebound Washington.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Little General. And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Harris outside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Back to right. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Little General. Pounded by Harris. Here's Little General. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Banchero. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Little General. Here's Wright. And Washington again with the bucket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Porzingis against Harris. Pass to Carter. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Carter's got 13 now.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Right outside. To the inside. Here's Little General. Let's go with a three. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Fultz passes to Wagner. And here's Harris. He's got 9. Outside Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Plenty of space. Doesn't go for him. And the Wizards going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Right with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Harris. And another miss by Orlando. Pass to Little General. And the Wizards with another three.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Fultz passes to Harris. And here's Wagner. A shot to stop the run. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Little General. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Fultz. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Harris. Wagner outside. Lets the three fly. Porzingis grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game.
Really a smooth stroke from Harris on the catch-and-shoot jumper right there. And I tell you what, he makes it look easier than it really is.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still.
And so it's Washington, way out of reach with an... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, Orlando's shooting about 41%. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Pass to Avdia. Here's Little General. The 3 ball. Another one falls. Amazing. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Back to Fultz. Harris outside. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Orlando. Down low. Out to Harris. Knocks it loose. Here's Banchero. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Right with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Wagner. Right against Fultz. Avdia from outside. Counted from distance. Avdia's got 5.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Harris. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Avdia, defended by Wagner. Here's Little General. Washington gets it back. Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Left side Carter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Harris. Looking to end the run. Washington with a rebound.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Shots good by the Little General.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. First free throw is good. Bradley Beal. Long range from the inbound. Knocks down the triple.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And for the Magic, they're shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Pass to Okiki. Back to Isaac. Now Harris. Defended by Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half.
An aggressive offensive player. When Harris has a quality look inside, he takes advantage of it.
Here's Little General, hounded by Harris. He got it again! Sensational!
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And so it's Washington making this game a no contest. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up, but
both teams deciding to change it up. And there's a minute 45 left in the final quarter. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
They've got Will Barton. Taj Gibson is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Davis, and it's Little General in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steal.
He swipes the ball away again.
And every swipe he comes up with inches him closer to the second spot on the most steals in the season.
His defense has been historic as he marches towards second place all time on the steals list.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Wizards.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against the Magic.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Little General.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Little General. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. White is out there with Little General. And it's Avdia in at the 3. Here's Little General. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Off target with his 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now, Dinwiddie, after the missed three from Little General. Porzingis with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And he gets it to go. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Little General. A three-pointer is right on target.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Tipped away. They kick it out to Green. Doncic feeling it out. Back to Green. Lock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Both free throws good from Green. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right, the pass to Little General. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Little General's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Dallas again missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. Out to the right wing. Here's Little General. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis at wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Kleba, the pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Wright. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Over Kleba. Another one falls for Washington.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
I think part of that is making sure your effort allows you to stay connected to shooters. That takes 2 things, coordination and communication.
A nice shot by Little General.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Now, Kleba, headed by Porzingis. Green kicks to Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Inside, Little General goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Nabbing another steal.
And every swipe he comes up with inches him closer to the second spot on the most steals in a season.
Well, his defense has been historic as he marches towards second on the all-time steals list.
And Don Busey coming up with 281 steals back in 1977, a mere 4 years after they started recording steals as an official stat. Amazing to see that number being approached.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Wizards score.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
Little General, the pass to right. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Dinwiddie, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Count it, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Little General, Dinwiddie covering. Nice step back to get it off. Little General's got 18 points in the game.
Wow, I mean, 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Some solid defense from Little General.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Hachimura finds right. Here's Little General. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Green. Down low. And Green slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there. Now, this is what taking care of your body and strength training will do. Finney-Smith powers through the contact.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The shot's good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Dallas calls timeout. You gotta like what Little General has done in this game.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Josh Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Kispert subbed in for Avdija. Hardaway, no good. Washington leading now by 14. Kispert, the pass to Little General. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And here's Bullock following the three from Little General. Tries from 7. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Right, the pass to Little General. Another one falls for Washington.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
He swipes the ball away again.
And the thief strikes again. He's piled up so many steals this season.
And the effort has been there all year long. And now he is tied for second on the list for most steals.
And it was Don Busey in 1977 who had previously laid claim to the second most steals in a season. But he has been joined here in what has been an outstanding campaign.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. They have a 19-point lead. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there is no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Bertans. Out to Hardaway to halt the run. No good that time.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Right, the pass to Little General.
Hey, yo, right here. Watch the screen. Look at me.
1:06 left to play in the first. And it's Kispert in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And another steal for him.
Another legend leapfrogged with that steal. What a year he's having.
You're right, GA. His defense has been terrific, and now he can claim the second spot for himself for most steals.
Well, Don Busey set the mark for second most steals in a season with 281, but now over 4 decades later, that record has been passed. Amazing.
The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Hardaway after the basket by Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bullock passes to Powell. Rebounded by Gafford.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against Orlando was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Little General. Goes back up, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Into the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Little General. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Little General, and the layup is good. Little General's got 40 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Doncic against Beal. Pass to Kleber. From deep. The rebound by Little General. Little General's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Porzingis. The pass to Little General. 3-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Back to Doncic. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 12, and Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Morris is checked in for the Wizards. Here's Doncic on the money with the open jumper. Doncic has got 7.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Green, and that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Green's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Little General can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this 2nd quarter so far. Here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the 2nd quarter. Pretty good offense. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Will Barton, he's checked in for Little General. .135 left here in the 2nd. Dinwiddie outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Beal against Dinwiddie. The shot by Beal, no good. Mavericks trail by 20. And the rejection by Gafford. Right wing. Here's Little General. He got it again. Sensational.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in a season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season. Wilt actually averaged 50 points a game that year.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Kleba, the pass to Bullock. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A nice shot by Little General. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
Bradley Beal went from being a consistent all-star to becoming one of the most efficient and dangerous scorers in the league. What a transformation.
Here's Hardaway. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Little General for 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer.
And so it's the Washington Wizards rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. Little General out there with Wright. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
With the drive, and that one drops for him. Little General's got 57 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From deep, Green. Washington with the rebound. Little General's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Wright. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Over Wright. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And good. He hits it again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Hachimura. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Hey, right here.
Here's Little General. Dinwiddie covering. A nice shot by Little General.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Doncic passes to Green. Back to Doncic. Pass to Green. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass break, Dallas. Doncic leading the charge. Hits the target from 18 feet. And now 24 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Little General. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Doncic kicks to Green. Kleba, the pass to Dinwiddie.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Doncic passes to Green. Back to Doncic. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic outside. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Green inside. Another steal. To the middle. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Avdia.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Green. This one for three. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Little General takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Hachimura against Doncic. Will it go? Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And I wouldn't put it past the guys to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Back to Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Little General can't hit. From outside the arc, and got it! Another basket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Green. Pass to Kleba. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Kleba's got his first basket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Morris passes to Little General. Misses the three. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Doncic. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Little General. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.